The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Lakers, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And the front lines for both teams tonight, powerful, explosive. Shaq, what's the key these days to building a great front court?
Well, the more versatile, the better. But it's more about skill and brute strength. You know I'm about skill and brute strength. I was the most skillful and brutally strong guy ever to play the game.
It's right, you are brutal.
What's so funny?
That, front court guys need to change ends. That's what's funny to me, Shaq. Nothing else. I just tell you right now, nothing else is funny to me.
You want me to show you how strong I am? I'll flip this table over right now.
I believe you could. I believe you could.
What you looking at, Ernie?
Not much.
Oh.
All right.
It's on. It's on.
I see Ernie.
And here's
No
Kevin
fear,
Harlan.
Ernie.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
I'll see you in the locker room, Ernie.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the front court matchup, definitely, Clark, one to watch. It could be a battle of wills tonight in this one.
I agree with you there. They've both got tremendous skill, but it comes down to the mentality. And I'm interested to see who actually wins the battle of wills, asserts himself the most and most consistent.
Sometimes it is the battle more than just what you got talent-wise. It's what you're thinking upstairs, your focus, and how you approach it.
Yeah, the mentality, and sometimes being physical starts with your mentality.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Brandon Knight is out there with Sexton. And it's Osman in at the 3. And he gets the bucket.
Not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
James kicks to Ingram. The pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Here's Osman. James covering. Passes to Sexton. Dishes to Thompson. To the inside. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to LeBron. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean,
What's
he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Free throw good, LeBron. And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
Now here's Knight, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Muscala, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Poked away. It's stolen by Muscala. Rondo finds Muscala. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Stolen by Dellavedova. Down low. Here's Zizic.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Los Angeles with another miss.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what? He didn't. It happened.
Now, here's Clarkson, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Pass to LeBron. 2 on the clock, with 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Hart, and it's Muscala in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Clarkson dishes to Dellavedova. The pass to Zizic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul. As we take a look at the power forward position, Clark, one you know very well, who are some of the more underrated guys at that power forward spot?
Wow, underrated. You always run into some interesting names when you think about underrated. You know, I think a guy that perhaps has finally found himself with the talent that he came into the league with is James Johnson down in Miami. He does a little bit of everything, had one of his best seasons this past year. Taj Gibson, I think, is undervalued for what he...
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Clarkson kicks to Dellavedova. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Up top, Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 6. Dellavedova finds Nance. Over Rondo. Nance, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Nice shot by Rondo.
And Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Chris pass to Clarkson. Over LeBron, and the rejection by LeBron. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, just a great offensive performance tonight. The play calling, the passing, the shooting, it was all working. They forced the defense to stretch itself thin, trying to figure out who to cover. And that created a lot of room for the shooters and spot-up jumpers.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie. Whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drives, pick and rolls, get into the paint.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And when everyone's keying on you, you have a choice. Become passive or just work that much harder. He consistently chooses the latter.
And, you know, Greg, that's the kind of effort you see from great players. I mean, the will, just unrelenting will, not backing down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cavaliers leading. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the forwards are Osman and Love. Brandon Knight is out there with Sexton. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. From deep, James drops in the tray. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Sexton kicks to Knight. Out to the right wing. Love finds Knight, shoots over Ingram, and there's Knight. That's good on the assist by Love.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, that was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And, Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
And he makes the first. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Zizic has checked in. Both free throws good from James. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm, cool approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still, I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Love against Kuzma. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Reggie Bullock comes in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ingram. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Cleveland. Clarkson comes in for Brandon Knight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Caldwell-Pope outside. The feed now to McGee. Over Chris. Misses off the right iron. Cleveland leading by 3. Osman the pass to Sexton. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Over Ball. Offensive rebound. Love. And that one is off.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
Here's Sexton. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Passes it to McGee. Kicks it to Ball. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ball's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Pass to Osman. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. The Lakers shooting 43% from the floor. Ball kicks to Kuzma. Pass to McGee. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. Thompson misses.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. LeBron's checked in for Reggie Bullock, and it's Ingram in for Caldwell Pope. Lakers trail by 6. To the middle, and the dunk by James.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
Knight looking it over. Shoots over Ingram. Cans it from short range.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against the guy who towers over him.
Yeah, I like his heart there, the competitive spirit. I mean, refusing to be held in check by bigger defenders. That's all heart and competitive spirit.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead, and the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 4. 1:19 left in the fourth. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Colin Sexton.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said, we've come this far. Now we've got to give everything left to get this one. And we can do it. So go out there and do it. Guys, we'll see what they can do.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Sexton kicks to Love. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Good!
Well, they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the game. James outside, and they double up LeBron. He kicks to McGee. James right side. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Ingram missing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. So it's the Lakers now. James, the pass to ball. For 3. Offensive rebound from outside the arc. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, big job tonight in winning the game. What do you learn about your team when you win a game like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, I mean, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can, and we're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Great focus at the end, Kevin. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.